Hey YouTube, it's Who It Is the GOAT again with episode 2 of Inside the Mind of the GOAT. Now I just want to go back to the first episode real quick. We hit 1K views in less than 3 days. So I want to give a lot of thanks, a lot of appreciation to all my supporters out there, and I hope that we can do it again. So in this episode 2, we're going to have Who It Is the GOAT versus Gundo in the Silent Ninja Tournament. Round 2. Let's get into it. Alright, as we load up the game, let's just do a little recap on our very first video of episode 1. If you haven't checked that out already, please go to my YouTube page and go check out episode 1 of Inside the Mind of the GOAT. We went over time management, putting safeties at linebackers. The reason why we put safeties at linebackers, controlling the clock, and the Mike Blitz 3, alrighty? So coming into this second game, I feel real confident after playing that first game. We've made it out the first round of the tournament. We're in the second round, and we have to continue to go. You can't lose in the second round if you make it out the first. You know what I mean? I feel like you gotta win until at least to the third, at least to the semifinals. But then by the time you get there, you don't want to lose at all. So we just pumped up. We ready to go. It's the second round. Here's kickoff. All right, so we playing Gundo. I paused the game. I want to go and look and let me see what X factors he have on the field. Those X factors will let me know what do I need to do, my adjustments within this game. Does he have acrobats out there? Do I need to be more precautious when I'm throwing the ball? Does he have inside stuffs out there that will cause the defensive line to shed a lot quicker than somebody that doesn't have an ability or an X factor on them? So I wanted to go, let me check them out. We got Cam Chancellor, Everson. I'm looking at all these different things prior to us actually starting the game, so I can know what am I going to do within this game. Let's continue. Alright, so we back in it. We get ball first. I hate getting ball first. I just absolutely despise it. So I like kicking the ball off. As I said in episode 1, if you go back and watch that, I like to defer the ball because I get it back at halftime. Now he gets an extra possession. And Madden 22 is very, very, very hard to get a stop. But that means that we have to score on this first drive of the game. Let's get into it. So I set up my audibles on offense, the same thing that I do on defense. I like to have my audibles in there just in case I want to quickly switch to a different play. I run trips tight end. Alright, I learned from some of the best trips tight end masters in the game. We got spamming buttons, Slim Ghost, and T Wyatt. 813, man. Shout out to those guys. Make sure y'all go tune in to them on Twitch as well. So here, I wanted to go and I audible down. I said, forget it. I want to run the ball. He comes out in 2-4-5. 2-4-5 is really good on the blitz. I said, I'm going to run the ball because 2-4-5 is not good as run defense. Madden 101. So in this game, I actually ended up having the wrong playbook, funny enough. But I couldn't quit. You know what I mean? It's a tournament game. You can't quit. If you mess up, you mess up. But it is a playbook that I am familiar with. And I'm going to have to use a lot of Madden, a lot of football knowledge in order to get through this game. So this first play, I hit bunch trail, okay? I see in my eyes, all right, he's in cover 2. Bunch trail kills cover 2. But as I said, that 2-4-5 odd, the blitz get in like that. Very, very fast. I go back to the same play. I had a touchdown the first play. I blocked a couple more people. Laser beam down the middle for about 44 yards. On the 42, we looking real good. We feeling real good. We don't care about the blitz because we know how to pick it up. We're just going to block the extra person. And instead of sending 6, you're going to have to send 7 because I'm going to block 6. So let's get into it. We go back to halfback base right here. I like to run the ball, like to get Fred Taylor into the mix. Once he get Fred trained, that means that the first person to try to tackle him, he will automatically break the tackle. That's what Fred train do, and that's why we have it on our running backs. Spotify pulled up. We'll edit and cut this part. Halfback base again, and he just absolutely just flabbergasted me. Like, Jesus. Woo! That was a tough hit right there. I'm glad I didn't fumble the ball. Running back tired. You know, we flipped back and forth on that in the different formations just to get our stamina back up. That's another Madden knowledge for you if you didn't already know. If you flip back and forth from formations, that will get your stamina back up. We go back underneath the center. He's having trouble with the run. We're just going to try to continue to run it down his throat. My guy's just absolutely tired. We're going to sub him out the game. We want to go back to the run, though. I mean, even though he's hitting us really hard, you know what I mean, we still picking up about 10 to 15 yards a carry. I mean, we can't ask for anything better than that. First down is all we're looking for. Go back under the center. Got LeGarrette Blount out there. He tries to shoot it. And he just doesn't have success. Another 10 to 15 yards with my backup. Oh, and it's a touchdown. We're up 6-0. Didn't even really have to pass the ball. I passed the ball one time for 44 yards, and we ran. 6-0, kicking the field goal now. 7-0, 2 minutes left in the first quarter. We kept the ball a good amount of time. We got some points off of it. Now he's on edge. We're kind of cooling, you know, and saying, hey, we finna get our defense out here. We finna make a stop. We pride ourselves on defense, all right? We pride ourselves on defense. That's what we do. Kick the ball off. Stop him on about the 21-yard line. Now as we go back, same thing. Get our audibles in. Get our substitutions in. Get our safeties in. Get our Mike Blitz 3 out there. We got our cover 4 shell out there. Currently I use the cover 1 robber a lot. I love that defense. Man defense has definitely stepped this game up as the year has went by. But during this tournament, I did run a lot of Mike Blitz 3. Mike Blitz 3 again. We're going to send 5 out here. You see that guy, Troy Polamalu? Did anybody see Troy Polamalu? He went through the line. He never got touched. And that's the blitz that I'm talking about to go back to episode 1. I mean, Calvin Johnson played out of his mind on that. Listen, that doesn't happen a lot, all right? He was on the line. He was getting blocked up. He turns around, put a hand up. I mean, we're playing excellent. It's 3rd and 10. We're feeling good. We're getting glitchy animations. I mean, geez Louise. Oh, my gosh. He sent CeeDee Lamb on a motion. A lot of times in my head, that tells me, all right, he's going to either be on a streak or a slant. It's just pretty much what it is. And 95% of the time, the motion person is going to be going across the field. I like to sometimes cross-man him, but then if I don't, I just want to make sure I keep him in my mind. He hits me with the wheel route. It's very unstoppable in this game. You know, so I'm like, all right, he's not going to keep hitting me with that. You know what I mean? Eventually, I'm going to use a picket. Something's going to happen. He's not going to keep doing that against me. There's some players that will, though. Great defense. We played a match defense on there. Great match principle. He took the underneath, went back and went to the curl. So looking real good right here. 2nd and 3. He's moving the ball, you know, slowly but surely. I'm still feeling confident in my defense. He hasn't bummed me. One thing that we don't want him to do is bum us on the first play. Don't want us to bum us. We don't want bums. You're going to have to work. You're going to have to work. And you're going to have to work. We're sending 5 again. He don't like the pressure. As you see right there, he throws a book. The pressure is just undeniable. I mean, when you're going against players, man, I want to let you know. I don't care if it's Skimbo. I don't care if it's Dubby. I don't care if it's the top players in the world. Nobody likes pressure. Nobody likes pressure. If you can just catch them at the wrong time, sending a blitz, they might, just might, throw you a book. Back on offense, going back underneath the center. Like I said, man, we really like running the ball. Haven't been able to stop it. We've been getting about 10 to 15 yards each time on this. So, I mean, he is throwing his sticks after his sticks after his sticks out. But feeling real good, man. Like I said, this is game 2 of the Silent Ninja tournament. All right, we're playing for some money. I don't want to put the amount out there, but we're playing for a good amount of money. We're trying to get the dub. We're trying to bring that money home for the family to support us. You know what I mean? So we're trying to play hard, trying to play smart. We're going to take it into the second quarter. As I said in the first episode, we're going to go back to time management. Very, very crucial in the game of Madden. It's a very, very short game. Whoever has the most time of possession, 9 times out of 10, if you don't make a mistake, you're going to win the game. We run base here, pick up about 2 to 3 yards. Nothing spectacular. It's a 3rd and 3. A 3rd and 3 is better than a 3rd and 10, a 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 15. 3rd and 3 is very doable. You can definitely get a first down. Keep the clock moving. Keep the ball in your hands. You just don't want to make a mistake. You had a really good first quarter. You got to make the second quarter the same. So here I see that, hey, he's in another cover 2. This is one of my cover 2 beaters where that tight end gets over that zone. Zones does not play very well in this game. So it's just something that you got to know. I see he was in a cover 2. I said, all right, I'm going to go to bench pivot. I'm going to put my outside bunch player on the streak. That way that tight end can get over that cloud. Go back to halfback base. He hasn't been able to stop it. Get kind of sticky. We pick up about 6 yards on that. 2nd and goal on the 4-yard line. We're going underneath the center. 10 to 15 yards every time. We only need 4. Let's see what we can get. Nice little stretch play, 3rd and goal. We don't know what to do, but we're going to go back to our old reliable. We're going to go back to bunch. I'm pretty sure I go bench pivot here, if I'm not mistaken. This is one of my goal line dots when I was in this playbook, where we put, we're going to put the slot receiver on a slant, running back on an out route. I mean, as you see, very risky pass, but we get it in there. Sling. So we're up 13-0. 3 minutes and 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Now, instead of going underneath, in my head, I said, all right, my defender right now, he's going to try to go deep. He's going to try to go deep because he's in a crucial state right now where he needs some points. He's begging for some points right now. And if he doesn't get points on this drive, the game is probably over, honestly. So we kick the ball off here. And let's see if that hypothesis is true. As you see, he doesn't like us sending 5. We send 5 again. As you see, that's the pressure that I'm talking about. Troy Polamalu came off the edge untouched, putting pressure in that quarterback face, make him uncomfortable. He might just throw us a book here. You want to spread your line, slant outside, okay? Stand on the opposite side of the running back, okay? I will be releasing an ebook here soon. As you see, that's another book. I mean, that's a just absolute great defense. I will be having an ebook out here soon. It will be up for $5.99. All right. I will have a lot of information. It will be going over offense and defense. So make sure that y'all tune in to the twitch.tv/whoitizthegoat so you can get that information, all right? Ebook is going to be 5 stars. 5-star ebook right there, man, with offense and defense for only $5.99. I see that he's in cover 2 again. This is one of my beaters for cover 2. As you see, that's an absolute laser. We just want to get him out the game now. We're finna go up 21-0 before halftime. He is like crushed. The game is just, it's over now. Because guess what? I'm in his mind, okay? As I said, inside the mind of the GOAT. As I said, inside the mind of the GOAT. All right, so 21-0. We're back at it. Finna kick the ball off. We feeling real good. At this point, we feel like we can probably score 100 points against them. Go back, same defense. Hey, listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You got to understand that. And Madden, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're sending 5 every time. We go to 3-3-5. We got our safeties in. We're going to audible down to 3-3-5 wide. And we're going to send our 5. We're going to set our blitz up. As I said, I will be having an ebook on how to set this up, how to get that blitz in untouched 97% of the time. And, you know, also some of our audibles and different things on offense. I will probably be adding my trips tight end offense in there as well. So like I said, it's going to be a lot of information in that ebook. You really want to tune in and get that. Back at it with Mike Blitz 3. We're going to send 5. He throws it. And he just absolutely gets sacked. I mean, this is just a blowout. I'm going to wave goodbye to the camera because this is just absolutely insane. It is 23-0 before 2 minutes left in the second quarter. And we getting the ball back. I feel absolutely great. All I'm thinking about now is round 3. Round 3. We're getting closer and closer to the finals, baby. We're going to get it. And he just takes forever to punt the ball. I try to get a little sticky with it. You know, like I said, I'm feeling real comfortable, 23-0. And also another Madden 101 tip, when that momentum bar gets full, you get a lot of glitchy animations. All right, so you want to make sure that that momentum bar is always on your side. If you guys see that M that comes up, that means that I'm micing that person to try to pick that blitz up. You seen how well he picked that blitz up? And I mean, this is just an absolute laser. Oh my gosh. And I just, does he quit after that? I mean, you know, I'm feeling confident. I'm throwing lasers back to the bench pivot. And as you see, man, that's game. That's game. That's the GG's the Gundo. Hey, we moving on to round 3. As that sum it up for episode 2 of Inside the Mind of the GOAT, I just want to give great appreciation again to my supporters. We hit over 1K views on our very first episode. I'm hoping that we can do that again on this second episode. Make sure that you guys tune in to twitch.tv/whoitizthegoat. Also, my Twitter will be down below, so make sure that you go and give me a follow on that as well. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Hey, and I'll see you again on episode 3 of Inside the Mind of the GOAT.